Hello everyone, I am Krishna. When we talk about India's freedom struggle, names like Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, and Bhagat Singh often come to our mind. But behind the scenes, there were countless others who fought with equal courage and determination. Today, we bring to light the stories of forgotten freedom fighters, heroes whose contributions are not widely known but were instrumental in shaping our nation's history. India's freedom was not achieved by a few leaders alone. It was a collective effort of millions of brave souls. Unfortunately, many of these heroes remain in the shadows. Their stories lost over time. Let's begin by understanding why it's important to remember these forgotten freedom fighters and honor their sacrifices. Many of these revolutionaries, reformers, and silent warriors fought relentlessly, even sacrificing their lives, yet their names are seldom heard. Recognizing their contributions is not just about remembering history, but also about acknowledging the diverse efforts that went into our freedom movement. Now let's into the stories of some of these unsung heroes. Alluri Sitarama Raju, known as the Manyam Viridu. In Telugu, it means hero of the forest. In Andhra Pradesh, he led the Rampa rebellion movement against the British in the 1920s, fighting for the rights of tribal people. He organized guerrilla warfare and stood up against British oppressions in the forest of Andhra Pradesh. His courageous battle made him a legend among the local tribes, but his story remains largely unknown outside the region. Velu Nachiyar. Decades before Rani Lakshmibai's bravery, Velu Nachiyar of Tamil Nadu was one of the first queens to wage war against the British. In 1780, she led a successful revolt with the help of her trusted General Quilly. Velu Nachiyar's strategic planning and fierce resistance marked the beginning of organized resistance in southern India. However, her legacy remains underappreciated in mainstream history. Birsa Munda was a tribal leader from Jharkhand who played a crucial role in the Munda rebellion against the British in the late 19th century. His movement sought to protect tribal lands and culture from British exploitation. Birsa Munda became a symbol of tribal resistance and is still revered as a folk hero in many parts of India. Bhikaji Kama. She was one of the earliest advocates for India's independence abroad. Bhikaji Kama was a fierce nationalist and an influential figure in the Indian independence movement. She is also credited with designing one of the earliest versions of Indian flag. Kama's effort to rally international support for India's cause and her determination to fight colonialism deserve more recognition. Tirupur Kumaran. He was a young revolutionary from Tamil Nadu who was martyred during a protest against British rule. He is remembered for holding on to the Indian flag even as he was fatally injured by police. Kumaran's dedication to the cause of freedom makes him an inspiring figure, especially for the youth. Despite their immense contributions, the stories of these heroes have been overshadowed in the history of books and public memory. Many of their tales are preserved only in local folklore and regional histories. One major challenge is the lack of documentation and the focus on few prominent figures in the national narrative. It's time we bridge this gap by spreading awareness, ensuring their legacies live on through education, storytelling, and community initiatives. We as a society have a responsibility to keep these stories alive. Schools should teach children about these forgotten heroes. Local communities should honor their contributions, and we can all do our part by sharing their stories. By learning more about these unsung warriors, we not only enrich our understanding of history but also draw inspiration from their courage and commitment. Our freedom struggle was built on the sacrifices of countless individuals, many of whom history has forgotten. As we move forward, let's make an effort to remember and celebrate the contributions of every hero who fought for our nation's independence. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.